Yeah.
We're back.
We're back.
I know Vern don't like no long talk, so here we go.
Back
Finger
once
warm up.
again. back. You ready to wave and wag it? Back.
Warm up.
Yes. Once again. Because Puff and Vern, we're back.
Back.
Once
again.
Once again. Come on now. But before we get started, you know we gotta instructions. You gotta like.
Vern and Puff. We back.
Subscribe, and share.
And comment.
And don't forget
Let
to
us know
comment.
what you like and what you don't like.
We need to grow, man. Let's get our likes up on these videos. Let's go.
So we back. We've been on a long pause, but we're going hard right now. We haven't talked about the Raptors in a very long time.
And a lot's been going on with the Raptors.
Yeah, then we're going to go into the basket, the half ball. We have a lot of topics in there we're going to either fling away or talk about.
But
we
got to
talk about the Raptors.
We got to touch our Raptors.
How do you think the Raptors are doing so far this year?
Oh, man. I'm not happy. We started out great. But then Siakam got busted up himself in Dallas. Dallas, I think it did that on purpose. Man, slip on the ground.
I don't know if they're doing it on purpose.
It's not on purpose.
Because the next game, I saw two of the Dallas Mavericks almost bust up themselves too on the same ground.
We lost Siakam. We lost Fred. We lost
Gary Trent.
Achua,
Precious.
Achua. And again, recently, Otto Porter.
Otto Porter Jr. went out, but I don't know if it's too serious.
Yeah, I don't know. But I
think the two serious one is Pascal and Precious.
Pascal's going to miss some time.
That's how Precious planted and how he went off. He looked like he was in pain.
And Pascal would have slipped. It was, you know what I mean? It was one of those awkward ones, but he's going to be out for a little
bit.
The
groin can take a while. Like, it ain't no quick heal.
It's nothing to play with. And that man was on an MVP.
That's the one thing I'm sad about. Pascal was killing, man. He was making it look like it was easy. Like he was playing like young man.
Easy money.
Man. He was in the running for MVP. And you know how people like to forget after you don't play a few games, you drop out real quick.
But what also makes it, though, is if we keep losing and he comes back and we start winning, he's right back in the conversation.
That is true.
Right back in the conversation. Because it shows he is
But then
MVP.
again, sometimes at the end of the year, they pick MVPs based on the final record of the team.
That too.
Not necessarily, if you miss games, sometimes they put that against you.
But if you come back, if
Embiid didn't get that, 2 years ago, he didn't get it because he missed too many games. Wasn't too many games, but
Joker beat him out.
No, but Joker won the last 2 years, right?
Yeah,
the year before. Joker beat him out, but I think the reason why he beat him out because Joker had more games, and they're trying to say Embiid hasn't played as much games because he missed some games and rate.
But as long as you play over 60 games, you're good.
Yeah, I know. No, with the rules, he was able to compete. Yeah. But they were saying because he didn't have as much games,
he didn't qualify for enough
games. I think
games.
some people were. No, he qualified, but I think some people were putting that against him.
Nah,
the games he missed, but they did.
Yeah. But
they do that. Watch, trust me. Watch the next MVP ladder that comes out. Any of them, watch. Siakam's not going to be on none of them. No, it's true.
Because you have to quantify with a certain amount of games, right? Just like rookie year.
Siakam's not going to be on none of them.
Right, yeah. But
the reason why is because he hasn't played the last few weeks.
Yeah. But if he comes back in the whole totality of the season, if he plays 60, 70 games, he'll be good.
We'll see.
Right?
We'll see.
He's not going to miss that much games.
You know what, man? Like they hit on the Raptors.
Right? They like hitting Raptors. But then what I also like with these men being out, they get to develop their bench. They get to see who's ready. And
they get to lose some more games.
I
don't like that part.
Right? They get to lose some, but you never know, though. They might not lose that much games.
I hope not. There's a few games. They got boxed by OKC.
Okay. The OKC,
Tom Pamphis from Indiana.
No, the OKC
two
one,
games they should have beat.
The Indiana one.
2 games should have won.
The OKC one, I understand because those guys were licking everything. Everything.
Honestly, OKC is scoring mad points this year.
Even against Boston.
Mad points.
Boston beat them by 2 or 3 points at the buzzer.
Yeah,
right?
OKC
but the Indiana one, we were boxing up Indiana.
Yeah, I think Indiana, a team that you should have won.
Indiana game, we should have boxed up Indiana.
I was upset with that one.
Right?
I was upset with that one.
But I am so happy that we went into Detroit and boxed up Detroit because Detroit has our number. It wasn't really a box up, but Detroit has our number.
It was not a box up.
Detroit has our number.
I guess we have players missing, but they had also their number
Cade.
1 pick last time. But Cade ate our food last year.
Siakam.
Yeah, Siakam. That's what I'm saying.
Gary
we had
Trent.
both men on both sides missing.
And Van Fleet.
That's why it was a close game.
Right.
Yeah.
But what I like to see, though, I think the new project that the Raptors are working on is Mr. Delano Bojibantan. The man dropped 27, 4 assists, 4 steals, 2 blocks.
And he was making it look easy.
Easy.
Because he's a huge guard. Easy. So anybody playing him.
Learn what your favorite thing is? Slow down. He's learned to slow down and use his different speeds.
Yeah. But I like what you say slow down, but what I like is actually him pushing the ball up the court.
That too.
Because there's a lot of time he pushed the ball and I was like, there's no way he's scoring this. And then he gets a layup. I'm like, wow.
But remember, like when I mean slow down, he knows how to change his tempo.
Change the pace. Yeah. Not always go 100.
Before he used to
not always 100.
Like,
know when you have the gap.
Exactly.
Know when you have the lane.
Speed up, change pace, directions. He's learned to learn that. And I think also playing on the national team this summer helped him.
Yeah, I gave him some confidence.
Helped him, yeah.
Because he's playing now with grown men, people, a lot of professionals.
And Nick Nurse has more confidence in him because Nick Nurse is a coach of Team Canada, right? So it's good to see
Malachi
that, right?
Flynn about to drop to the fourth guard
Malachi,
or
and
third.
Boucher. Yo, where did Boucher get that? Step back.
Boucher been watching, man. Been watching Siakam.
Automatic. Boucher last night, Boucher couldn't miss. But
yeah,
I like what that does because now he's going to be like, all right, so I know my starting 5. All right. Okay. Banton, Boucher, you're the first man off the bench.
I just hope
Banton, you're this man.
This is a new bench mob that's developing.
Exactly.
Because Raptors always need the bench. A bench has been like
right. So if you could get, if you could out of this, if you could sustain, right? You know what I mean? Go 500, right, within the record, and develop 2 or 3 mans off your bench. So now you have a solid 8-9 man rotation.
Mans I see off the bench is Banton. Malachi Flynn, I think Malachi Flynn has it, but he just needs to play
Boucher,
a little consistent.
Banton,
but Boucher was always a man off the bench,
right? And I think Porter could be, but I need to see more.
He needs to be healthy.
And I like also Koloko,
Thaddeus Young,
and Thad Young. Thad Young. So they have a nice bench. They just have to start playing.
Yeah, if all those men play well, they would have a nice.
They have a nice core,
5 on
right?
the bench.
So now this is their time to get the minutes, to get the run, to get the reps, right? So when the men them come back
and get the L's,
you know what I'm saying? Yo, listen. Out of all that,
that's the problem.
Out of all that, they're in 6th. And
yeah,
what do you call them?
A lot of men are playing like trash. 76ers have a worse record. I think they still have a worse record. Or maybe they switch up, but they're very close to what the Raptors have. They weren't playing well. Yeah. I know Brooklyn for sure has a worse record.
Oh, Brooklyn's trash, though. Brooklyn never going to
Brooklyn is trash.
Right? But also, come on, Raptors we go. OG, oh my.
Oh my. What? Defensive player of the year?
OG.
DP.
Oh my.
OY?
Did you see the
That's going to be his nickname. DPOY.
Yo, I don't care. The man went on a streak. So far, the man has 40 steals. Not like I don't know how
the way the man even ball, it looked like he's Kawhi.
But in the game
Kawhi
against Detroit, he had 40 steals up until that point, and I know he probably got 2 or 3 in that game. He averaged 2.9 steals a game.
That man does on people when he just like give
listen,
me that
man.
ball.
I don't know why he's not. They say he's top 3 in defensive play. He should be top 2. Yo, Marcus Smart, I don't know. Yo, backslide Marcus Smart.
I think Marcus Smart just has the reputation. That's it.
OG decided,
and then he gets to play on national games with Boston all the time.
OG decided to say, "Yo, I'm gonna lock you up this year. You're not going nowhere.
It's a lockdown.
You're not going nowhere." How many games of 5 steals, 3 steals?
That's
like
crazy. That's crazy.
Ridiculous.
That's crazy.
And putting up 17 points a game. Come on now.
OG's a bad man.
Did you see that dunk?
Marvin Bagley.
Oh my God, ridiculous! Remember I told you if OG keep it up, OG.
OG's a bad man. OG's a bad man.
Keep it up.
See, I think that's going to be our pair. Like, you know how Boston has Tatum and Brown?
Yeah.
It's going to be Siakam and OG.
OG, man.
Them 2 men are dangerous.
Yo, OG.
Dangerous.
OG's strong as ox. Yo.
He has that build like Kawhi or LeBron where nobody can push him around. Nobody can push that man around.
Kawhi.
That man just like,
He is.
Well, like when LeBron does what it is, and the man just gone.
The man was guarding LeBron when he was a rookie.
Yeah, I remember that. And LeBron used to eat his food. So I specifically remember that play in the playoffs where LeBron won the game, running to the sideline, and
off the glass, 1 foot off the glass over OG's head.
OG looked like what the.
Yeah,
I did everything I could do.
So to see, man, it's for some reason, man. If Siakam can come back, I think it's going to be a special year, man.
Maybe they should tank and get the number 1 pick.
Nah, yo. We can't do that. We can't do that. Toronto will never not support that tanking. We cannot support that tanking. Come on now.
Who do you think is going to... We talked about that already, but as the team is going, who do you think is going to... Who's getting
I don't know, because the teams that I thought that was going to tank, they're looking pretty good.
Yeah, they're looking pretty good. I'm surprised.
I don't know if they know how to tank. I know they know the tank.
I don't know. It might be like Orlando,
But as it goes... I don't know, man. So I have a feeling for San Antonio.
San Antonio, I think, the only reason maybe is because when they played the Raptors gave them like thump and fist and fist and fist.
They started out with a good record.
Kicking them nose and.
They started with a good record.
Well, San Antonio?
Now, yeah.
Oh, man, they're getting.
But now they're getting yam up.
Eaten.
Right? But listen, man. I don't know if you follow us.
Popovich must love his job to
I don't know
to
if you follow our
Instagram
team. Page, but I posted some video of this man doing a 1-foot 3-point shot after our crossover.
Victor W. That's going to be his name.
That's crazy.
Victor W.
Raptors, I don't want you to see a tank for this man. I would love for you to get him, but I don't know about tanking. You know what I mean? But
Masai,
man,
go France and tweet up some people.
But you see the difference a 7-footer makes though?
A what? A 7-footer
with Koloko?
That's not. Yeah. Oh, the defense on the Raptors.
The man had the six block game that he had.
Referees.
Oh my God.
NBA referees. Man, I don't care who you are.
Yo,
female, all the referees.
Puff.
Respect the man. The man work hard. Respect the man. Stop calling some.
Puff. What jersey did the man wear?
Yeah, the Raptors. They don't respect the Raptors. So let me go back.
No calls.
Respect the Raptors.
Raptors get no calls.
And then respect the Raptors rookie. Come on, no.
Koloko, get used to it.
But still, box man shot all over the place.
Right?
Still don't get in no time.
But man, I'm conflicted. You know what I mean? Because I like the development and period and thing, but I don't like to see the Raptors get boxed up when we should be killing man. Right? But anyhow,
without Siakam,
come back quick. Siakam.
And Van Fleet too.
And Siakam bet on himself because he could have signed an extension, but he wants a supermax. If he makes All NBA again this year, supermax.
But he knows the Raptors have to give it to him because what are they going to let him walk?
Give it to him.
You have to give it to him. You have to.
You know, Brooklyn is in flux. KD.
Brooklyn's in flux. KD wants out bad.
KD reach.
I know KD wants out
anything
bad.
else on the Raptor front? Did we miss anything?
Nick Nurse is a bad man coach.
Anything surprise you? You know what I mean? Disappointing in?
Malachi Flynn.
He needs to play
this
more.
is the time when you need to step up. When men are out. Malachi, I like there's times when you just play so amazing and then there's times you falter.
Wait, hold on.
This is the time, Malachi. This is your time.
Malachi, I have a thought for you. I have an idea for you. Maybe you need to dye your hair one color. Because you have a light red in the back, a dark red in the back. Me no know what I go on the side, but I think if you just, make the decision and dye your whole head like one shade of red, I think that would work for you because you're too confused out here.
Or just cut it off. Or just cut it off.
I'm looking at it, I'm like, yo, this dude is Red Fox, something another, with 2 different red ginger hair. I'm sorry, Malachi. Malachi, your dad came out and tried to bun down Nick Nurse guy, but right now this is your time to shine,
And this is where you need to be shining.
I don't know what happened.
Other than that, I think
we're good.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What are the Raptors? Stop losing to teams that you need to beat.
Yeah, I know.
That's a last
because you're good enough to beat them without Siakam and them, man. So,
how you mean?
Maybe it's because they're distracted by Malachi's 2 hair color. I'm sorry, Malachi.
But the thing is, at least he cut it down a bit.
That is true.
He did cut it down. He didn't have the Sanford and Son afro anymore. He cut it down.
Sorry, Malachi. You know that Raptors rap. All right, baby. Let's see what's going on in the NBA, man. What's going on in the world of the NBA, man?
We're gonna go into this Raptor ball. We have some topics in there. We're gonna decide if we're gonna talk about it or we're gonna dash it with.
Discuss it or dash it. That's how we do.
Vern, you can go first.
That's how we do. You know what I mean? Sorry, Malachi. Trouble in Minnesota?
It's been trouble in Minnesota. Let's talk about this one. I do want to talk about this. I want to fling it away, but I do want to talk about it.
So, they started out great.
No, the trouble in Minnesota,
yes.
where they traded too much Ross assets for this big man that can't do nothing.
Play defense, block shots. That's it.
Now my most trade about 10 first round picks.
7. That's why no one could get KD.
I know. That's the same thing I was saying. That's why nobody could trade for KD because they're feeling
if you could get that for 5 or 7 picks
for Rudy Gobert.
Yo, Statman, put it up. I may be wrong. I don't know if it's 7. I may be going too much, but I think it's around 5. If it's not 5, it's a bag of picks and pick swaps and all them foolishness.
Bag of picks.
Imagine they have the worst starting lineup. How are you gonna start that man and Cat at the same time?
Garbage.
Right, and Ant-Man is struggling this year. I don't know if it's the same Ant-Man. That team, remember I said I had him at 8? Lot of mercy. Those man may drop. They might get Victor. But I don't want them to get Victor. I want to see Victor somewhere else, bro.
Oh, you mean Victor Oladipo?
No, Wembanyama. But, yo, Danny Ainge, fleece those, man.
Fleece.
Right? Danny Ainge, you know what you're doing. You know how to build teams. You may not know to win with the teams because you left Boston and Boston took off. But
I don't know. Danny Ainge has some shit. I don't know what he did, but
you know how to build teams.
He knows how to say, yo, I'll give you this and give me everything you have.
He's a swindler like
Swindler.
Like Masai. You know, if swindler man them. Anyhow, Minnesota, right. You're trash.
Trash next from the time you made that trade. Hold on.
Puff,
before I pick this, I need to get someone blow my nose.
Pause.
Stop, man.
Puff, what's up?
So, Vern, when will LeBron become the #1 all-time scorer in the NBA?
Ah, man.
We gotta talk about. You know what? I want to put a friendly wager on this.
Like you don't want to know when he's gonna get the record?
Yeah, what month?
What month? Oh, a lot of mercy.
What month? I don't know how much he has and how much he's far away from it. So we're gonna a friendly wager.
Averaging around 25 a game this year.
I don't need to do averaging this. So I just have to say what month. Feel. I say February. No. He's gonna be injured. So I say
he's
March.
Injured right now. I say you say March.
March. And if we're right, man, I have to buy some ganja.
I say April.
So I say March. He says April.
Closer to the end of the season, yeah. April, May time. Yeah.
If we get it right,
yeah.
So how much ganja?
Same as always.
Ounce?
Yeah, man. OZ, man. You know how we do, man. Come on now, man. We
burn so much it can't say that.
Why are we gonna buy quarters and
why chop up the ounce? This should be 1 ounce.
The 1 ounce.
That makes sense.
You know what I mean? That one. We could walk with it.
So March,
an ounce. So
it has to be from March 1 to 31st and April 1 to 30th for Vern.
Just gotta let you know.
I have one extra day.
Right, Canada we live in. I mean, herb is legal.
Legal.
So we can go up on road with an ounce.
We're not busting Peter Tosh head.
All right, so
legal.
I'll let you know. All
right, Vern, your turn.
If you want to question, hey, you guys always betting herb. Smoke too much.
Why would you bet money when you could bet herb? How you mean?
Nash fired. About time?
Long time. KD called it. Flingway. Should have traded what KD asked. ATL top 3 in East. Can they keep it going?
I had them. I had them. What did I have them? I had them like.
I'm not confident in ATL. I'm confident in Trey.
That's the way that.
But the rest of them,
because those men are gonna start.
So I guess they're gonna fall.
Those men are gonna start moonwalking down the charts,
just like Washington did last year.
Sorry,
me
guy. Will Kyrie play again this season? Do we need to go in it? I think we already went in it in depth.
That's right.
Fling it. It's Kyrie. It's Kyrie because I can't fling Kyrie. You know what I mean? Because he's doing a justice move.
So we're gonna talk about it.
He's doing a great move. You know what I mean?
So we're gonna talk about it.
I got. It's Kyrie, man. I gotta talk about it.
So what do you think?
I don't think he's playing with the. I don't think he's playing this year.
I don't think he's playing this year.
I don't think he's playing this year because they're asking too much. I think it's done. You know what I mean?
You can't treat the man like he's not a grown man.
Yeah,
you treat him like a child.
Come on now.
Kyrie's a big man.
I don't think he's playing again this year.
The man's a champion.
And if I was him,
one of the top point, the top point guard.
The way they're coming at, unless you know what I mean. Some man like their money, but Kyrie don't strike me as a man that like his money.
Kyrie don't look like he's spending all the time of money.
Because Kyrie already didn't take it. Kyrie was more about the money. He would have took a shot.
Right, he took a shot last year.
Right, so but he's a man about he's a man about principles and things. So
we stand with Kyrie. Do you like the move to hire Vaughn? I guess this is Vaughn for Brooklyn Nets.
Brooklyn Nets, Jacques Vaughn.
You
know what? Let's touch it a little bit. The reason why, because I like that is they were gonna hire him. Remember before Nash came, right? They were gonna hire him, and then Nash was a last-second hire because Nash didn't think is Regin.
Nash was a buddy
pick. Yeah. They thought they could do a Steve Kerr, right? Because he was in Golden State working with Durant and.
But who said that? If Nash had Steve Kerr's team, you would be championship.
No,
come on. No, it seemed like it was easy with Steve Kerr.
But Kerr had coaching pedigree before that. Nash just reaching off the road.
Yeah, but then again, like, okay, imagine.
And his staff was not Chris.
True.
D'Antoni.
That's true. But bottom line, you have Steph at the top of their game, Clay at the top of their game. You had like a whole team that was.
But I bet you there's some people that could mess that up if you're not a.
There's some people that could mess it up. That is true.
So if he's not a basketball,
and then again, if you didn't have, because Golden State does have a top tier offense.
Yeah,
their offense is pass, cut, pass, cut,
and you have to be able to implement
moving screen.
Remember,
cut,
and
moving,
that's his
move. You forget the moving screen. Okay,
that's
the moving screen.
that's his philosophies, right? So Nash, I don't know, man. It was just a bad situation for Nash.
That is
true.
So
Jacques Vaughn should have got it from time. So I'm glad to see it because remember the year when Brooklyn made the playoffs? It was Jacques Vaughn who was their coach.
Oh, shit. And they didn't give it to him.
Right? Exactly. With DeAndre Russell and all them mans. And he was a coach in the
bubble.
And
I think he's a better pick than Ime Udoka from the Boston, especially if you're going to make one man not play for what their actions or whatever they did. Why would you pick up another coach that another team had to suspend for a year?
Yeah.
To put on your team as your head coach now.
It's crazy.
That makes no sense.
I can't lie. I would have liked to see that still, though. Yo, because he knows.
Oh, did I pick or you pick? My pick now, right? You picked that last one.
Yeah, I believe so. But anyway, Trey, run it. Same thing.
I don't know. We're on the liquor, so we don't know.
We're the bamboo.
Will Utah finish number 1 in the West? I think we could quickly just fling that as far as
we can. Because soon time, they're going to backslide.
Once they figure out Utah's offense, it's going to mash up.
They're going to moonwalk soon. They're going to moonwalk, right?
All the way. I won't say the bottom.
Statman.
Maybe they might. If they make the playoffs, I'll be surprised.
Statman.
If they make the playoffs, I'll be surprised.
There's 2 teams that Vern says is going to moonwalk down the standings. Atlanta and Utah.
Mash up.
I may be wrong. But
Utah,
they're going to be moonwalking.
I would be surprised if Utah finishes above 7 in the West.
This is a great question. And I'm tempted to dash it, but I want to discuss it. What is wrong with Kawhi? That is the $1 million question.
Honestly, I think it was a blessing that we couldn't get him because
I was
how
vexed
much games did the man play in the last 3 years?
Since the man, but the thing is now wait a minute now.
2019, so there's a 2020 season, 2021. Now we're in 2022.
Now what? Now think about it now, right? It could be like he's mashup, but it also shows you how good the Raptor training staff and system is. Because
the player management.
No one else could get this man to play.
That is true.
He played he played the bubble season, and then after that he'd be mashup.
Did he play the full bubble?
Yeah, he was in the full bubble. He was in there for the full
when
bubble.
did he get mashed up in the playoffs? That one, the bubble. It was a year after the bubble.
Yeah, the year after the bubble.
So it wasn't 2020. It was 2021
when Raptors went Tampa,
and then they got mashed up, and then they went further. Then after they got rid of their coach,
and then Luka mashed him up again in the bubble and out there. So I don't know. This just Kawhi. I think he made the wrong decision, my friend.
It's weird. Like this man expected this man to play. Remember we're saying we're so excited to see the man play.
If he had stayed in Toronto, I think he wouldn't have been mashup.
Maybe.
Because we have Alex McCutcheon, we have the great staff.
I just hope the other players that have issues understand that, Raptors know how to treat them players nice. How to massage their knee right. I make sure knee working.
But no, man, that is the $1 million question. And two, before you even get in that question, he went to LA trying to take over Bron City. Remember we did the commercial with the King chain, and he's like, "Yo, guys, shooting ball."
They had to pull that ad real quick.
One time.
They had to pull that ad real quick because LeBron about to be the number 1 scorer of all time. And I saw, before we go on that, I saw a little an article, or it was an article. I think somebody said about how they don't like how they put Kawhi in LeBron's category because LeBron is available most of the time, but Kawhi hasn't been available for the last 3 years.
They always do that. But that was when he won a championship in Toronto. That's when they're putting them up in there.
Yeah, but after that championship, I don't know what.
But even so, you couldn't put him up in there because LeBron don't take no load management.
Right? LeBron wants to play.
Come on now. LeBron is
not playing unless he's mash up.
Right.
Anyways, let's move on because we talked enough about Kawhi. Kawhi not even playing.
I know.
He not even playing.
Yo, is he the new street colors?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I think I might have to. I can't give street clothes that day. But
is he the new street clothes?
Honestly, I think he is.
DJ, give me a pa.
I don't know, but I'm gonna figure that warm up yet. Figure that warm up. So we're going on to the next. Who will win the MVP this season?
Ooh. Oh my gosh!
I think they're gonna give it to the white boy,
Luka.
Yeah, I think they're giving it to white boy because the last 3 seasons they give it to white boy. They're gonna give it to the next white boy.
So suppose they give it to Jokic again.
I don't think they're giving Jokic. The way what's his name is playing.
Yeah, you heard Embiid said. Embiid's like, I'm focused on defensive player of the year because 2 years in a row they didn't give it to me, so I done.
Because he knows they want to give it to the same guy. They want,
they
want great white hopes. They want great white.
You trying to say they want a great white hype? Listen, I tell you this right now, and it may be just my theory, but I think they've been looking for the next Larry Bird, so they're gonna try and find.
They're gonna give it to Luka,
and I'm gonna keep saying this: if Luka was ever American, you wouldn't even hear about LeBron.
You don't know the world we live in. That white man wants something for Prius.
You know what I'm saying?
Honestly, I'm not saying Luka's not a bad man. Luka's a blows on skirt bad man on the court.
But here,
man, dangerous. They're gonna give it to him. Mm-hmm. But the last few years, Embiid been killing it. Giannis been killing it.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think Embiid needs a friggin' MVP, but I don't know if he's ever gonna get it.
He's probably gonna get one.
But I don't know when.
He's 28, so he has a
little he has to play out of his mind, and they have to win. They have to be number one in the East.
The man just dropped 57 the other day.
9. Get it right.
See, there you go.
9.
59, 8-8, or
one short of Iverson. I think.
You know what I'm saying?
But I think it's gonna be Luka. You think anybody else
in the race? There's always the Giannis. I think Tatum needs to be.
Not who's in the race. Who's gonna win?
I think Luka.
I think Luka. They're gonna go from Jokic to Luka.
Because if you look at it, Luka had, I don't know if the streak is broken, but has he scored under 30 points yet?
I don't know. That man's a bad man.
And we're in what, 14 games?
It's like nobody can stop him. Like there's nobody can stop him.
Yeah, so the Raptors played their 15th game last night. So I don't know if he scored under 30 points yet. That's crazy.
He is Mr. Reliable.
Yeah, man.
That man is reliable.
Yeah.
That man played most
and it looks like every man who played in that European the FIBA tournament.
Oh, they're all playing well. They're all
playing lethal.
So I say Luka Doncic.
Boston Celtics are 11-3. Are we surprised?
Not at all. They're going to be number 1 in the East the way they're playing now. Actually, number 1 or 2. Because then again, what's his name?
Giannis.
I think Giannis and them, Milwaukee has a better record. But they're going to be 1 and 2. So not at all. No surprise.
I think Celtics is 1 right now.
Next. So we're down to the last one.
Oh, baby.
Oh, I think we answered this one. Utah. What are they doing? I thought they were trying to tank and get the number 1 pick.
Dash with that.
We have to dash with it. But I'm going to say one thing about Utah. I think Utah got a whole bunch of man with chip on their shoulders, and all of them banded together to show the league that we're not trash.
But eventually, they're going to trade Jordan Clarkson.
They have to.
It's going to mash up just
They're going to trade everybody. They were like, oh, man, you got to win it too much. You have to trade the key players. You can't trade marketing until December.
Yeah, you can. And, so that's another episode of Puff.
So it's a wrap.
Vern, it's a wrap. Malachi, dye your hair one color.
That's our step up.
Is Kawhi the new street clothes? Dun, 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 dun.
He is.
Next time on Puff and Vern. Once again.
Until next time. Like, subscribe, comment, let us know. How you mean?
Are you rocking with us? Are you rocking with us? Are you rocking with us? And Vern.
Vern and Puff.
I am fighting.
My finger warm up.
instruction.
Always instruction. Always.
Gotta hit the red subscribe button. Hit that like button. Share.
Until next time. Peace.